Hello friends, welcome to kbtutorials. In this tutorial, we are going to see how we can convert an unstructured PDF data to a structured data into an Excel that can be used for the further process, like putting into a database or giving this as an input to the other process. So here, if you see, these are my inputs. So let's imagine a scenario where I'm getting a data from other system, let's say like customer information of a bank, and this data, this here, I am Karthik, I am the customer of a ICICI bank, okay, and Ramya is a customer of a ICICI bank, and also Arun, okay. So these three customers data we are getting, okay, from a bank in this format, okay, name, organization and salary, like this. And our goal is to convert this data which is in PDF format to a data like this: name, organization, salary, and name corresponding name, organization, salary format into an Excel, and this Excel we can further use it to dump into DB or do some analytics on this, okay. So our end goal is how we can convert this unstructured data to a structured data format, okay. So what I'll do as of now is, let me delete this data, save this, close this, and I have developed one bot. So let me run this bot and show you the output, how it is coming. So now the bot has run completely. Now what I'll do is, I'll just go here and show you the output. Now you can see we got the data properly. So let me implement this concept step by step for you guys. So I'm creating a sequence like PDF to Excel conversion. So if we split this problem statement into a different problems, so I have what I have here: list of PDF documents of customer information, okay. Then that information, if you see here, okay, this I am coming from a particular folder, and all the files we need to read from this folder, okay. That's the first thing. And if we see now, second thing, that means here, list of PDF documents for customer information. If I convert this into the technical terms, read from a directory, all the files we need to read from a directory, okay. Then we need to read each and every file, each and every customer information file, cust info file, that means PDF file. If you observe this is a normal data which is not involving any kind of images. So read image, read PDF test activity we can use, isn't it? Then once I got this data, I don't need this name, organization and salary. I just need Karthik, XYZ and salary. That means I need to use split function. If you see properly, there is a line break between them. Even that we need to handle. And once we got this, we need to put everything of different customers, right? Different customers data we need to put different cust data into one data structured format, into one place. That data structure I am referring is data table. Finally, write to an Excel workbook. Excel workbook, isn't it? So simple, guys. So what I'll do is, before getting everything, I know the output format will be of this type, and which is a data table. I know that. So what I'll do is I'll create one data table. Okay, so for that, just go here, data table, and type. If you type data table, you get this activity called build data table activity. Okay, just select that, rename everything, name of a customer, of string, and if you observe organization of a customer, this is also string. And if you observe our input files, even k is there, 2k, 3k, 4k, 5k. So as of now we can keep salary as a string, isn't it? Salary as a string. So this is the build data table activity. So dt, I have created a data table. Okay, my output is ready. Now it's time to read my input. And if you observe, I have to read all the files from my input. So all the files we need to read, right? So for that, I need to use for each loop. For each loop should get here list of files. How we can read? Directory dot get directory dot directory dot get files is the activity, and we need to pass the folder. Okay, so from which folder I need to pass. Okay, so for that, I need to do is I'll take this as a variable, and I'll create a variable like file path. I usually prefer this, guys. Instead of writing directly hard coding over there, it's better to use this kind of things, like creating a variable whenever there is a possibility instead of hard coding. Okay, now we'll get all the files. Let's see whether we are getting every file or not using message box activity. Okay, I'm going to execute this couple of times, guys. Before we are getting into the final output, I'm going to execute my workflow couple of times, so that it will be good if we split and see the results. Now we got the 1, 2, 3. That's it, right? So this phase got completed. Okay, we go here. Then next we need to read each and every file, right? So for that, what I need to do is just type PDF in your activity panel. You'll get the list of PDF activities. If it is not available, just go to manage package and type PDF in all packages. In all packages, if you type, you get this activity, guys. UiPath.pdf.activities that you need to install. Okay, so here what I'll do is read PDF text. If you observe, there were two activities regarding read PDF text, read PDF with OCR. Read PDF with OCR will come into picture when you have that image kind of data in your PDF file. As of now, I don't have any images in my PDF file, isn't it? If you observe properly, this is a plain text. So I just need read PDF test activity. Okay, read PDF test activity. And here, this it is asking for the path, right? You just need to pass this item which is coming from the here, which is coming from my for each loop. Okay, now output will be saved into a variable, that is, let me keep it as result. Okay, let me keep it as this as a result format. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Charging is very now. What we can do is we have the data in the result format. Okay, now what I'll do is, just for our verification whether the data is coming properly or not, I'm going to put a message box and I'll execute this result. Okay, so now what it does is, from each and every file it will show the entire file data. Okay, this is from the first file, from the second, and from the third. Okay, like that we got the data properly. Okay, for each iteration we are going to get the data from each file. Okay, now what we can do is, if you observe properly, each one is separated by a line, right? New line, right? So in that scenario, okay, in that scenario, what we can do is, we need to split that particular result, this result, by a new line. Okay, so for that, let me use assign activity here, assign activity, and what I'll do is result. Okay, this split, right? So split of, what is a variable, that means which string you want to split. I want to split result by what? I want to by new line, right? So for that, environment dot new line. Okay, this into a, let me keep it as a line. Okay, we keep it a line. Okay, now what I'll do is, we converted into one dimensional string. Okay, got it. Here, if you see here, line, the split activity will return string array, right? So array of string I need to take. I have taken that. Now if I save, this issue will be gone. Okay, now let me use line 0. Just want to get each and every line, I'm getting properly or not. I'm just checking that. One, if you observe properly, I'm splitting by line, right? So in that case, this will be 0, this will be 1, this new line 2, 3, Sally will be at 4th, right? So for that, I am just trying to show you how the data is coming by separating by a stars here. Okay, line of 2 plus line of 3 plus line of 4 individually. Okay, there's a reason as well why I'm showing this, that I'm going to explain in a minute. So if I run this, what I'll get is, if you see here, Karthik came properly, and there is this line 1, after 3 stars it should come, but it not came, and it directly went to line 2, xyz it print, and after 2 stars it should print line 3, but it is also not came properly. Why it not came is, there is a, this is for the third, this is for the fourth, there is a, for the line 1 means, line 1 means this empty string, guys. This is a line 1 which I am showing here. Okay, this is a line 2, so line, not line 3, sorry, this is a line 3, because this will be line 1, sorry, this is line 0, this line 0, right? This empty will be line 1, this will be line 2, okay, and this empty will be line 3, and the Sally empty will be line, Sally will be line 4. This is a format. Okay, since it's a PDF file which we cannot change, that means it is a constant input. and the input remains constant. I know that. And line 0 will have name, line 2 will have organization, line 4 will have salary. Even that I know it properly from this data, isn't it? So what I'll do is, so if you observe the data, if you observe the output, what we got is, we got name colon Karthik at line 0, and line 2 we got organization colon XYZ, at line 4 we got salary colon 2k, isn't it? Because line 1 and 3 are being empty. Okay, so even at line 1, that is name colon Karthik, I don't need that name and colon, isn't it? That also I need to remove. I just need that name, that is that Karthik. Even at organization colon XYZ, I don't need organization colon XYZ. I just need that XYZ. So if you observe that there's a colon, right? So that I need, and I need to split based on that particular colon. Okay. So for that, coming for everything. Okay. For that, what I'll do is, I'll create three variables. One is name of the customer, organization, that is organization of the customer, and the salary of the customer. Okay, and I'll use as an activity here. If you see, line 0 will be name colon Karthik, isn't it? So this line 0 I need to split on it, isn't it? So I use split function of line 0 by colon. After that, I need, if I am splitting, I need first variable, because 0 variable will be name, colon will be my split, and 1 will be my name. Okay, so this I am using name. Let me remove everything here and try to show you the output. So I need to get the names here from each and every PDF file. I need to get the names. Let's see whether we are getting properly or not. Now you can see Karthik came, Ramya came, and Arun came. Okay, this is it. Since our data is at line 0, I am using this. Okay, now the process should be repeated for the organization as well as salary, isn't it? So I created variables like organization and salary, right? So this is my output variable. Line 1 will be empty string, line 2 will be organization name, so I have used that here, and here let me use organization. Okay, here line 4 will be my salary field, so salary. Cool. Okay, I think this should be captain. I'll change it here, not a big deal. Correct only, isn't it? Organization and salary. This is correct only. Split function. Salary. Okay. Salary. Okay. I will use different name. Not a big deal. Now let me get the output of these variables. Okay. Organization. Execute this and let's see how we are getting. Okay, now if you see from the first file, I got the unstructured PDF data into a structured format. That means I extracted only name, that is Karthik, organization value, that is XYZ, and salary value, that is 2k. Okay, and similarly for the rest of the PDF files. Okay, now this data I need to save. Okay, so for that, what I am doing, I am using data table, right? In the top, I created a data table having 3 columns which I have extracted in the down, right? Name, organization and salary, which I have extracted in the down, right? So I need to add the data to this data table, isn't it? So for that, what I am doing is go here. If you see add data row, we have this add data row activity, isn't it? So come here and put it here. Okay. What is your data table? My data table is DT. And what is your row? Row will be formed based on name, comma, organization, comma, salary. Okay. This will be formed. How to know whether that is formed properly or not? And the next question, how do I know from this the data will be added to the data table? Okay, so for that, what I'll do is output data table. Just give this dt and get the data into a, let's see it, um, final result f. Okay, some variable I have created, meaning final result. Okay, message box, just try to see we got the data properly or not using fs. Okay, now if you see we got the data properly, this data should go and sit into our structured data. That means which one? I'll be using workbook to create this. Okay, so if you see here, right range activity here, okay, this one. So for this as well, what I'll do is, okay, for this as well, what I'll do is output path, something like that. I'll create this. Let me delete it. No need. Shift delete. Okay. Okay, I have used here. Let me close this. Now if I try again, it will get deleted. This path, it will go. In this, let me create a variable called output. Sorry, let me create a file called output.xlsx. Okay. So after running the bot, in this path, this output file, that means in this path, this output file should get created with a structured data of those PDF files, isn't it? So output path, and what is my data table? My data table is DT, isn't it? So do you want to add headers? That we are going to see next. Let me run this. And it's now running, it's running completed. If you see here in this path, the file got created and we got the data whatever that I have added in the rows we got. But what is the use? I mean to say, can we able to interpret this, because we don't have a headers, right? So to add that headers in the right range workbook activity, we got this option called add headers. Okay, so let me close this file. If I open and run this now, I'll get an exception like file is already open stored. I cannot able to run that. Okay, that's why I have closed that particular file. Now if you see started running, now it run completed. Now if you see, we have this header and we got the data properly, isn't it? So like this, we can convert our unstructured formatted data in PDF to a structured data like this. This is a customer information, and that customer information came like this into data table. We got more control. If we use this Excel, right, this we can use it for other activities, like let's say we have a Tableau reporting tool where I'm passing this file to a Tableau reporting tool to do visualization. Even Microsoft will have other own visualization tool. This data will go and sit into a database for other activities, maintenance activities, all those things we can use. Okay, so this is how we can use, guys. And let me tell you one prime example here. Let's say you have a account information. Let's say from the past 1 month, whatever that you did the transactions, you get that pay slip form of thing, right? Not pay slip here, account activity things from the bank. Okay, this is your this much is credited, this much is debited, all that kind of data you will get in a PDF format, and that PDF format you can use in your UiPath bot, and you transfer that unstructured PDF data into structured data into PDF like Excel like this. Here you can do some analytics like pivot table, some analytics in Excel also you can do. Okay, so I hope it's informative for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you.